Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you on PrimeTime Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these.
For Prime Time.
To this day. Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? Man, it seems like Terence Crawford has shook up the world yet again. You know, I remember when he was undisputed in 140, and you know, the world was kind of shook up then for a little while, but then they ignored it, downplayed it, and you know, swept it under the rug. Well, now he is the two-time undisputed, and with his emphatic win over Errol Spence, man, this fight has definitely took a whole nother turn, because now everybody is wondering, who should Terence Crawford really face next? The doctors are saying that Errol Spence could have faced some residual neurological damage. So basically, we don't know if the rematch is imminent or not. Not for December at least, but then we have some people coming out saying that, hey, you know, Terence Crawford, he wants Charlo next. You know, the one he pointed at in the audience. Said, yeah, you next. Told him to eat his, you know. But then you got Jerron Boots Ennis. Someone who earned his spot, someone who's been fighting to get his spot. And he is the mandatory for either Crawford. So, you know, he was the mandatory for both Errol Spence and Crawford. But now by him, you know, seeing who won in that fight, we know who now Ennis is the mandatory for Crawford. Then you got Keith Thurman. Yeah. Keith Thurman, you know, he came out making a video, you know, talking about, I'm ready. I'm training for you. Congratulations, champ. You know, basically saying like the boxing world needs a Keith Thurman, and Keith Thurman ain't been beat by, you know, Terence Crawford, and he's the only one that he feels as though he could beat Crawford with his speed. He ain't flat-footed. I'm not flat-footed. And then you got Toskazoo. Because, you know, if he goes up to fight Charlo, then, hey, he definitely could fight Toskazoo. And then, you know, a lot of people saying, you know, Toskazoo really isn't a big name to fight that. Honestly, I would love to see, you know, the Charlo Toskazoo fight. Seriously, because Toskazoo beat Tony Harrison, and knocked him out in the 9th round. So, hey, but it just lets you know when you win, it opens up more doors. It opens up more eyes. It opens up more opportunities for you to be able to get the fights that you want to get and not be avoided by fighters that have been avoiding you for so many years. You know, because when Terence Crawford first came to 147, you know, everybody was saying he was across the street and yada, yada, yada. So now look at it all. He's now at his height of his career, in his prime, fighting for, hey, I guess for more legacy. You know, it really ain't nothing else to prove for Terence Crawford but to keep on winning, right? So, you know, who knows how this will all go. I can say this much, that Terence Crawford has proved to the world that he deserved to be in that pound for pound list at number 1, which ESPN just updated. They just updated it. Yeah, put Terence Crawford at number 1. Ain't that something? You know, but hey, rightly so, right? the way he beat Errol Spence, the way he, just made him look like he didn't even belong in the ring with him. And I know all of the Errol Spence fans are basically grabbing at all the excuses they can find and all they can muster up. And yeah, I'm sure there are some valid excuses in there. I'm sure. He been in 2 car accidents, one, he got thrown from the windshield. The other one, he had a head-on collision with a 14-year-old that stole his parents' car. And I mean, people are going to say what they want to say, but let me tell you this much. He fought after that first car injury. And look at what he did. So I don't want to hear any excuses. I just feel as though, hey, Terence Crawford did what he's supposed to do. Errol Spence did what he's supposed to do. And we came out with an emphatic winner. I was thinking it was going to be a close, fight, close decision. I was leaning, hey, Crawford could get a surprise knockout, or either Errol Spence could go to the 12th round and maybe win a split decision, close decision. That's kind of how I had that thing going. The whole entire time I was calling it a 50-50 fight. I was, me and Tim Bradley, honestly, were neck and neck. Now, I will say this much. Your boy Antonio Tarver, though. Hey, Antonio Tarver and my brother Luck. Yeah, I got a brother, nicknamed Luck. And those two were all the way in on Crawford. I got to get them their credit. Gotta get them their credit due. They weren't on no 50-50 trip. They weren't on no it might be a nothing. My brother was like, man, Crawford is going to beat the brakes off this boy. The boy don't deserve to be. And I'm like, nah, man, have you seen Errol Spence fight? He like, yeah, I seen him fight, but I'm like, my brother was really, really adamant about it. So was Antonio Tarver. Antonio Tarver just like, he ain't seen enough from Earl. He ain't seen enough adjustments. And boy, was he right. He right. Earl just couldn't adjust fast enough. Yeah, his timing was off. Can his timing be better? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it could be. But I will tell you this much. It just showed and displayed that Terence Bud Crawford is a special individual. And I mean, Willie D, the Breakfast Club, all of these different networks chimed in on guess who? No. I'm not talking about Terence Bud Crawford either. Not right now at this moment. I'm talking about your boy Stephen A. Smith. Man, this dude get clown of the decade. For real. He got to get clown of the decade. This guy here, you remember way back, some years back, he was showing himself practicing boxing. Showing them horrible reflexes, showing them horrible punches, showing them that horrible footwork. And he got the nerve to go on national TV to tell Errol Spence he needs to retire after one loss. It's the most funny, non-funny thing I have ever heard in my life by somebody that's supposed to be credible. Straight up. I don't know who told him to go on TV to do that, to say that. But Stephen A., man, that should be your very last time ever quoting anything on boxing, for real. Because I'm going to show this video of you punching, and you going to tell a former Olympic, a former 3-belt title holder, after one loss, he need to retire. You saw what he did to Ugas after that car accident? You saw what he did to Sean Porter after that car accident? Did you see what he did to Danny Garcia after that car accident? And you talking about he need to retire. So you saying can't nobody have an off night, huh? Well, if he had an off night, look at your punching. You had an off life in punching. I truly believe I could find a 12-year-old school bully to knock you out. For real, the way you punch. Look at your arms. Look at your footwork. Look at your reflexes. Look, chin up, head sticking up. That's just 1-2 duck, bam, hit you with a left or either a right uppercut, you out. You cold sleep. You might not even get up. You might hit the back of your head and might not never get up. But you got the nerve and the gall to put your push back, way back behind your ear hairline that you need to go ahead and cut off for the rest of your life. You got the audacity to tell somebody like Errol Spence he need to retire. You didn't say that to Urdinis Hoogas when Errol Spence cracked his eye socket. You didn't say that to Kell Brook when Errol Spence cracked his eye socket. But you got the nerve to say this to Errol Spence, who actually went out on his feet. The referee stopped the fight. He didn't get knocked down and knocked out. He got knocked down and got up. Got up every time, actually. Now, to say the obvious wouldn't have happened, yeah, who knows? We don't know. You ain't no Nostradamus. Because if you was, you would have saw the future of you throwing them punches in that video looking so horrible, and you wouldn't allow them to film it. I would at least told them to film it when I got prepared and more ready. But it don't look like you ever gonna get prepared. Cause what, you 50 years old trying to learn how to punch now? Somebody that wouldn't even last 30 seconds with Errol Spence with headgear on got the nerve to tell him to retire. Ain't that something? That's something special there. That's something special. Well, anyway, all I can say, back to congratulations to Terence Bud Crawford. All we want to know is who's next. You know, who's next for Terence Crawford? Because the man got options, y'all. He got some serious options. Yes, he do. Yes, he do. And it's up to him on what he want to do. So, anyway, with that being said, that's all I got for you in this video. You already know the routine. When you leave my house, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. Definitely go to the website, PrimetimeTalkTV.com, and copy you some merch. All right, y'all. Peace, love. I'm out till next time. And go to that universe box on Discord in the description box in my bio. And definitely go ahead and sign up. Some big things is brewing. I promise you. You're going to be short. You're going to be short for real, like a lit Newport if you don't sign up. Because you're going to be like, dang, man, I should have signed up early, man. I could have got some good perks. Because the first 100 to sign up, they're going to be the ones that reap the most benefits. All right, y'all. Peace.